Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be fixing and upgrading a Tamagotchi.
A subscriber recently sent me their Tamagotchi so I can repair as well as mod. And what they want me to do is resolder the speaker, paint the shell, and they also want a backlight added to it. So I'm going to go ahead and take it apart and get this started.
After taking it all apart, I'll start to add a mini sliding power switch. I decided to place it on the side so it can be a little more hidden and not affect the overall main appearance. Next is where I started to work on the actual backlight mod. The one I use is from a DMG pink backlight kit. I proceeded with testing it off camera, but realized it wasn't going to work since the middle plastic layer was too thick and was pressing it up against the LCD. So I decided to move on to the next step for the time being, which was painting the shell. I decided I wanted to keep the logo on top intact. The way I did that was cut up some vinyl with the overall shape in order to cover it up. I first went over it with some black, followed by some neon blue around the frame area, and after all that, I went over it with the clear coat. This is where I went back to work on the backlight again. This time I attempted to use the original frame that came with the Tamagotchi to hold the LEDs in place of the backlight. I was certain it was going to work this time, where the motherboard would not be pushing up against the LCD anymore. Then I used some pre-cut vinyl and placed it on top of the backlight to be able to separate the icons on the main screen. The backlight actually turned out to be too dim, so I had no choice but to go back to using a plastic layer. First, I tried using an aftermarket screen lens from an SP, which was thinner but still ended up being too thick. So I had to go even thinner using one from a broken DS Lite screen. So the next step was to start putting it all back together and adding new wires and soldering them on from the speaker to the motherboard. After putting it all together one last time and adding a battery, I was finally done.
Pretty pleased how it came out. I'm especially happy about the backlight because it took me several tries to get it. The same type of plastic is in the LCDs in the DS Lite, and that was a lot thinner. So that's what I ended up with. Here I have the example I used. As you can see, it's a lot thinner than the rest, especially in the original DMG one. And I finally got it to work to where it looks good. Doesn't look perfect. As you can see, there's like a little spot on the edge. That's just from where this was like dirty. I think it was from a water damage one, but I happened to salvage it for parts. It looks a lot better than any of the previous ones, that's for sure. And the speaker works. But there you go. That's a modded backlit Tamagotchi connection V2. Came out pretty good in my opinion. I really love the side button, and it looks pretty awesome to me. So that pretty much does it with this video. If y'all want to continue watching content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell button so you won't miss out any of my future content. Thank you all again for watching.
If y'all haven't seen my first Tamagotchi video where I restore an original one from 1997, make sure to check that out next.